Hello, Aquarius. How are you guys doing? Look at my little crawdaddy. Isn't it cute? My daughter got it for me for my birthday. My birthday's at the end of the month. Yes, I'm an Aqua too. Happy birthday, Aquas. I know it's coming. So, out of you guys, which one of you first, second, and third decan Aquas? I kind of want to know. I'm a first decan. Probably just a day or two off from being on the cusp of Capricorn. It's going to be, let me see, on the 20th. Sun goes into our sign. And then we got the new moon in our sign on the 21st. Ooh, it's supposed to be pretty intense, they say. I mean, new moon's supposed to be new beginnings and set new intentions and all that yummy stuff, right? But, I know, some astrologers are saying that it might, like, say it hits your 4th house. I'm trying to remember. Elsa's website. She had written an article, and like if it hit your 4th house, it could be some pretty dramatic change that could actually hurt, but then it's so you can heal. It's actually going to land in my 3rd house because actually my son Aquarius is in my 3rd house, which I kind of like having so much in my 3rd house because I have an Aquarius stellium too, because it helps me with communication. You know, I am definitely a very awkward person, but I'm really good at writing and really good at, you know, explaining things. That's why I like to either do this or either that or, you know, writing like a book or something. It's something I would do, vlogging, things like that. And of course, you know, Mars just went direct on the 12th. We got this at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles reversed. And I'm sitting here going, all right now, Mars is, you know, it's going forward. Let's get this stuff going, right? It's been kind of this weird stuck energy for a while, the push and pull energy. Okay, it's not funny considering what my vehicle just went through, but it makes you think of like, you know, when your engine needs a tune-up, or like when you know, it's off and it's like kind of like it's just not doing what it needs to do, right? So with Mars going direct in Gemini, I'm hoping things will get better. Mercury goes direct in Capricorn. I hope it even gets better than that. Ooh, Uranus is direct in Taurus on the 22nd. And we have Venus entering Pisces on the 26th. Full moon in Leo on September. Why did I say that? February the 5th. You know how that is, guys. When you slip up, somebody's trying to say something. I know. Okay. I mean, I'm ready. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of ready. I think a lot of people are ready because the stuck energy kind of sucks. So you're like, this is going to be a pretty active January, everyone. Those of you who are January Aquarius, do you get tired of hearing that? Everyone, even February too, but you know, they're like, oh, January is the saddest month of the year, blah, blah, blah. Everyone like bitches about our month. You know, even the first half of February, everyone thinks Valentine's is ridiculous because it's in the saddest time of year. And it's like, thanks, guys, for always making my time of the year the sad time of year. It's beautiful. It's winter. It's when everything is at rest. But, you know, there's a lot of fire energy going on. So I'm like, I can feel it. Like, I'm ready. I'm going to do something. A lot of people that are afraid of change are like hiding in their homes, and like it's going to find them. If it has to, like, something in the house happen or something be sent to their house or a phone call, the change is going to happen. But I'm ready for it because I have just been through so much shit. I don't know about you guys, but I have. And once I get past that, you know I have a lot of healing to do. But I want to, you know, I like being productive. I don't like being stagnant, you know. Is that an Aqua thing? Y'all tell me. Got the star reversed in the very center of this. Some of you guys are probably not feeling in your power, or you are dealing with another Aquarius who is shady AF. I've been there, done that too, guys. You know, we are not all good Aquas. I've said before in past readings, you know, I always prided myself on being a truth teller. And had so many people say, oh, I had an Aquarius friend, you're an Aquarius. They automatically like don't want to get close to me after they find out my sign. And I'm like, why? What do we do? And they're like, the only Aquarius I really knew lied all the time. And I was like, what? We're supposed to be the guys that tell the truth all the time. Like, no matter what, like unapologetically tell the truth to the point that it hurts, you know? And then I actually met that Aqua too. Lied so much that you're like, holy fuck, you give us all the bad name. Thanks. You ruined it. No wonder so many people walk like, literally, they find out I'm an Aquarius and they walk like way away because they think I'm a ghoster and a liar. Okay. Man, if we could just like, we need to have a different name for those kind of Aquas, the bad Aquas. They're no fun. Oh, guys. Resting, partying, getting together, family not so happy, not getting the dreams you wanted, maybe choosing one thing, maybe not. And then you got not planning, not preparing, inner tower, boom, and then getting stuck. Definitely sounds like some stuff I've probably gone through. We've probably all been through this. Okay, and I will break it down. So some of you guys are recovering from something, you know, having to rest and recover. And then, bam, party time. Let's have fun, let's drink, let's party. And in that enjoyment is when you found somebody that you could actually, you know, mesh with, right? But it shook their family life up for some reason. You know, whoever it was that you met, your family didn't approve of, or, you know, it just, something was off. Like you didn't have the finance. Like say you met them when you were like out of town and you just don't have the finances to go see them. Or I mean, it could be a lot of stuff since we're just getting into it. But we have this reverse. Then we have this reverse. So that it ruined your kind of hopes for the situation. I think it really dashed your dreams, realizing you finally met someone you like. And you can't even do anything about it. And then you have this reverse. So, you know, this is like getting these offers, not really liking any of them. With it reversed, you might actually take one. You might not. You know what I mean? It's still, to me, when I get the 4 cups reversed, I feel like you've already decided either exactly which offer you will settle for, or obviously you're getting over it. Like you're not going to settle for any of it, but you're not going to let it get to you either. But with the 2 of Wands reverse, there's not the planning going on. There's not the you don't have the vision. Like if you met someone and it's not working out, you know, it happened fast, but then you also got disappointed fast. So you're not really letting yourself have, I got a hair in my eye or something near it. You're letting yourself get disappointed. Like you're not really building up the vision. You know, you're not doing the, what would you call it, the work. You know, you have to want to manifest. You have to want to focus on the vibration that you want, right? Then you have the Tower reverse. So I think it's just too hard right now. You got a lot of shit. You're still, I mean, you were healing before you went through this. So there's still so much crap in here. You need to detox. You need a spiritual detox because you're stuck now. This is like being constipated. This is like spiritual mental constipation. Right? Blech. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So I think like you actually have your eyes on someone, you know, or you really hit it off with someone, but your actual situation is in your finances or your family life or whatever is going on, or just all of the baggage you have not yet detoxed from has kind of prevented you from being prepared for a new relationship. I mean, it might actually prevent it. I don't know. We'll find out. And we have that 7 of Pentacles reversed at the bottom of the deck. I just don't know if y'all are ready or have the energy or stamina to work for it. You know? Especially until all these planets start going direct. Yeah, I have had like a long week. Crazy week. But I still just like, it's weird because I love doing this, and I am trying to like form like a, what would you call it? a schedule. Because with all the crazy stuff that's been happening, you know, I know people get impatient if you're not posting often enough. So I'm trying to get a set schedule where I post for every single sign every single week. And I think it's kind of going to go like Aries Monday, Taurus Tuesday, and then every other sign after that in order, 2 a day. That way it hits 12 every week, right? And then 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So I'm thinking, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I've been trying to tinker around about the best time of day to upload, and it just, I can't figure out the secretive algorithm. I'm not that techie savvy. What was it, Sag or someone I laughed at because I said tacky, and I was like, your girl can be a little tacky. That ain't no lie. I'm not going to try to cover it up. I can be smooth when I want to be. I got the crooked face, and I got the personality of like a Drew Barrymore type. Like, I can try to pull off being really sexy if I keep my face really still. If I'm really, really cautious and I dress just right. But once I start like talking, all bets are off. Game over. Okay, so I have the bottom of the deck and I split it. And we got the King of Coins and the Empress, both reverse. Yeah, I definitely think, you know, the person you hit it off with may not have their shit together either. And that's why you're not really trying. Because, I mean, got the Tower reversed again, guys. Come on. Double confirmation. Whenever we get that, you know they're trying to tell you something. But I'm just saying, with the King of Coins reversed, you or them, but I really think like one of you is going to be the reverse Empress. The other one's going to be the reverse King of Coins. Both of them don't have their shit together. So even if you really hit it off with someone on vacation time or holiday time, I mean, you might as well just let it go because neither one of you got your shit together. No, who wants that, right? The Chariot. You probably did meet this person traveling. The Tower reversed. Ace of Coins reversed. The new beginning you wanted with them that was stable did not happen. Magician. It's encouraging you to manifest, though, to manifest a victory. And you just might get a little bit of charity. And then you might actually have, you know, judgment. Yay! Okay. I know. I don't know why I think of you in the cards and when I do. I'm in such a good mood. I'll probably drive y'all nuts. I apologize. But I am in a good mood. You know, like I said, I've been through hell and back. You know how it is once you go through hell and back? Once it's over, you're like, oh, good. It wasn't that bad. I'm happy now. Which reminds me, you guys better like, please, please. If you like me, just like it. It is like, okay, I've noticed if one person likes a video, all of a sudden I get more views. And if they don't, it's like, I just am not, and it's not because I suck, because I'm not getting the impressions. My click-through rates are pretty dang good. It's just that I'm not getting the impressions unless someone clicks like. And of course you can comment, sub, whatever, you know. Okay, so I really do think for some of you really did meet this person traveling. I think that, you know, you were somewhere else, they were somewhere else. That was part of the allure, part of the, you know, the kind of like attraction, because it just was spontaneous. It was organic. It wasn't anticipated. And if any of you have any signs in your chart that do not like spur of the moment stuff, Aquarius is pretty good about it, but like I have a Virgo moon, Capricorn, Venus. So I like stability. I like to plan everything. I mean, Scorpio, like these are all planners and they break everything down and like they, you know, they can almost make it not fun because they over plan. So this was the alluring part, was it just happened, right? But the Tower reversed, I really feel like that the actual inner foundation is crumbling, is you realizing that you're not ready yet. You're not ready financially. You haven't rebuilt your physical, mental, spiritual, financial life to be prepared for some new fling, you know? And I think you're realizing you do need to manifest victory. Like, it's like hitting you. It's like, shit, I want love. I want a happy life. I want success. but I was so busy trying to heal that I wasn't focusing on manifesting the good. And I was so busy, you know, what do you call it? Licking my wounds and putting bandages on that I didn't realize I wasn't actually speaking out positive or really having a game plan, you know, with this reverse to build my future. And I think you're realizing that. And I do feel like, to me, this is a bit strange, but maybe it's because if you're doing the right thing, the judgment call might be to have a generosity come towards you, a generous person come towards you, or something in life happens, hands you something. You know what I mean? Because the Six of Coins, it is being generous. It is someone, I mean, it's actually someone handing someone a paycheck, okay? And if that's in with judgment, I'm seriously thinking that perhaps, you know, the powers that be, your spirit guides actually see, okay, you know, he or she is working towards their goals now. They're actually choosing to consciously manifest a better future now. And so now we need to give them a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a, you know, kick up in the morale, a little bit of hope. Sometimes we just need a win. You know, we just do. Sometimes, I don't know, this may help you guys out, but whenever things get really, really, really hard, and I had this dream. I know I said it on this other channel one time, but I had this dream about a year or two ago back, and it was the Lord that came to me in a dream. And, you know, I don't have this happen very often. And for those of you who don't know, I was raised Christian. So, you know, if you're from a different faith, Spirit would probably come to you in a different form. But he said, you know, there's these 3 things that you need to know, Angel. And once you know these 3 things, you can get through anything. And in the dream, it was pure chaos in the world. Like worse than it is now. Like it was like UFOs and stuff were coming. And like it was crazy, wild, windy, people panicking. And he said, these 3 things will get you through the hard times ahead. And he said, you love me. And I was like, well, yeah. And he was like, you need me. And I was like, yeah. And it seemed like it took forever to get that 3rd thing, you know? And the 3rd one was, and I love you. And when he said that, it gave me so much peace. Because, you know, a lot of us who are light workers and intuitives and psychics, we get a lot of shit from religious people. We're always being judged. We're always being like, okay, nobody likes us until they need us. And then guess who comes knocking on the door? And so, you know, when I heard that, and when I went through a lot of stuff that was really crazy recently, I just kind of say out loud, you know, to Spirit, I'm like, look, I need a win. I do. I need a win, you know, like Dean Winchester, who's like my, what do you call it? He's like my doppelganger man style. I mean, like, his last name starts with W, so does mine. He's got sorry, I don't want to sit here and talk without like pulling more cards. The Marine dad, like I did, who was a hunter. Not demons though, but I have my own, like, you know, demons I've had to face growing up. And then, what else was it? He's got legit my birthday. Not the same year, but like legit my birthday. And his car, baby, has the same birthday as my daughter. And Jensen Ackles, the actor in real life, has the same birthday as my mom. If that's not the weirdest stuff you ever heard of in your life. And I'm like, dang, they stole my freaking whole personality. There's a lot of other stuff too. That's just crazy. He does a really good job of portraying what it's like to be the child of a Marine. You know? Really good job. There's a lot of other stuff in there that is crazy. But, you know, I've heard him say in the show before, I need a win. I just need a win. And I'm like, yes. Sometimes that's what I say to Spirit. I'm like, I need a win. I need a win. Because when you get knocked down over and over and over again, you start to really... You know, you lose your rational mind. You start to think you're being picked on or something. Okay, got the Ram reversed. Guys, if you guys feel like you're hitting your head up against a brick wall, you need to walk around it, or you need to turn around and go another way. Simple as that. I used to do this meditation where if I feel like I'm looking at a brick wall, turn around and realize you're on this mountaintop and there's valleys and beautiful stuff everywhere. Why am I focusing on the stupid brick wall, right? It's ridiculous how we do that to ourselves. But I'm telling you guys, I really do think Spirit wants to be generous with you. But you are going through a season of judgment, and it's not to be cruel at all. It's not to be ugly to you. This judgment is because it wants you to learn how to value yourself. A lot of people, all people, not all, but almost, are all kind of learning that. A lot of people have learned that we're being pulled in this time where we have to realize our identity versus those around us, and basing our value on what Spirit's calling us to do instead of what our family, friends, loved ones, co-workers, social media is telling us to be. You know, a lot of us are at odds between the exterior world and the interior world right now. And as you learn to manifest your truth, you know, I know some people hate hearing that, your truth, my truth. And yes, there's moments when that is uncalled for, because the truth is not subjective. Only our perception of it. It's just easier and faster to say my truth. You know what I mean? That's why people say it. You could say my perception of the truth to fix those, you know, the ones who love to rag on that. But anywho, okay, so we have the salmon reversed. That is so similar. I feel like when you get the salmon and the otter and the ram reversed, and you got two of those, it is all reiterating that you're trying to do something and go about it the wrong way. Flat out, wrong way. Like, you're hurting yourself. You know, the salmon has to like use these currents that are deeper in the water, and it can jump up high in the air, and it does what we call a somersault, but it's really a salmon salt. And it almost looks like playing, but it's a different form of movement, you know. And then you have this beautiful sow. People, you know, they judge pigs as being ugly, but in the Druid culture back then, it was a beautiful thing. Nurturing, generosity, fertility, you know, very good mothers. I mean, they have to be with all them cute boogers running around, you know. Some of you might be mothers of lots of beautiful children. Then we have the frog reverse, which is kind of telling you that, you know, the situation may seem ugly. You may think it's just a toad, but it could be a prince in disguise. It could be something really beautiful going on. And if you actually choose to accept these circumstances, it can bloom into something much bigger. Don't be afraid to kiss the frog. It could be a prince, you know. And we have this beautiful raven upright. This is initiation. This is protection. This is spirit guides, ancestors watching over you, taking care of you. And it does resemble very hard times, but these hard times is like a doorway, and initiation is something bigger, better. You know, sometimes you have to go through, like, what would you call it? Purification. You know, we are full of dross. We are full of a bunch of impurities. And sometimes the fire trials burns that out of us so that we are at a higher level, so we can reach that next level in our life. And then we have this. We have the snakes, or I should say adder, reversed. That's about learning how to heal with the same energy that you have learned to use to wound. Okay, upright, this can be beautiful, healthy, sexual energy. Now reversed, you know how some snakes are poisonous, right? And when we speak ugly to people, it's like a viper, it's like a sting. It's like you can actually poison people with your words. You can, as a matter of fact, here I think is for yourself. I think you've been speaking bad on yourself. If any of you guys have been doing that, you can let me know and drop a comment. Have you been speaking bad about yourself? Have you been speaking out loud negative things? They're warning you guys to stop that. Use that same mouth, that same tongue to speak good. You know, what is it that is written, like the life and death are on the tongue, you know, and you will eat the fruit of it. What do you want to speak? You want to speak poison, or do you want to speak life? You know? Wow, guys, I did not expect this reading to be so much about you. Like, it started off looking like it was kind of like a love interest, but I think you realize you may not be ready. And the person that you got attracted to, you might have drawn in, was another person who didn't have their shit together either. I'm telling you, I really think that this is a season for you to work on you. It really can be. Now, I know I got in the previous reading that some of you guys may have found love. And if you did and it didn't work out, it may be because they just don't have their stuff together. You know, some of you may still find love, especially if that's what the reading said and you resonated with that one. But not every reading I do resonates with every Aqua, right? And you do have to check your Astro macros, your sun, moon, rising, your Venus. I hate to say it, but I think I could use this message too. You know, I'm really trying to learn to speak positive. I know some people like to push you to be like real commanding. You know, I've seen Rich Lott promoting that. This guy, you know, like talking about how like you command. And I do agree that to an extent you do, because a lot of times we have angels and spirit guides who are assigned to us, and they will not move until we speak. Like they don't have a choice. They're assigned to us, and we have to speak them into movement. But it's never worked for me when I get commanding and rough. You know, if I'm like, I've tried it a few times, and maybe it's because my own conscience feels guilty about it. But if I'm just like, do this and do that, you know, with a commanding kind of attitude, I don't get anything back. But if I do it with love and respect and reverence for the higher beings that are all around us, I usually get a lot back. Not if I act helpless, but if I do it with respect and kindness and equality, I get a lot back. So we have, Caught in the Ruins, number 16 reverse. I'll hold it upright so you can see it better. I gotta get on it. I wanted to pull one of my little homemade ones too, but it's already 25 minutes. I know I'm talking a lot, guys, but I love it. I love doing this. I want to be able to talk more. I feel like it's a better experience. You can get more out of it, even though some people may not like it. There's always those bland tarot readers out there. They're just like, oh, A, B, C, D, and they don't have a lot of their own personality in there. I usually find I fall asleep to those, so I love people who are themselves. It means a lot to me. Okay, so it says a horrible, dark, or confining situation is coming to an end. Yes, yes, yes. You've discovered that you can break free from self-imposed limits. Now you've escaped, and you've started to put the prison of past histories and beliefs behind you. It's time to move into the green growth and harvest what your new efforts and power create. Be sure to stay the course. These old histories have a tendency to pull you back. If you start to slip, catch yourself. Recreate the new thoughts and actions of the new you. You've stepped into your power, and it's yours forever. That's true, because the eternal you is the true you. I think these cards have talked about that before. So look at that prison, guys. Look at that. You want to be in that forever? Do you want to fall back in that? I don't. Been there, done that. Like I said on another reading, I got the t-shirt, I got the coffee mug, the keychain, the tumbler. Got all of the souvenirs for that shit. Don't want any more of that. Oh, I love that. I mean, I love it when the Akashic Tarot completely like meshes all of this reading together. It's exactly what we needed to hear. I needed to hear it. Woo! So I did a pre-shuffle and I said something about like I own you or something. And I have positive, I make sure to have just as many positive cards as negative cards when I start making my own cards so that it's not all creeper, guys. And the two that I really saw pop out, Alpha, Ego, Grandiose, Narc, and How Can I Find You Again? I'm Praying. So if some of you found this attractive person and you hit it off and it felt wonderful and somehow you can't get to them again, you might have dodged a bullet. I would just say work on yourself and speak on the positive. Enjoy your life. Please like if you got this far, comment, sub. I love you. I bless you. Until next time.